Hey guys, welcome to our second podcast here at Empire Games. Got a new co-host with me today. His name's Chris Rupert. Bringing him in, he's going to be doing some reviews with me. He's also going to be doing the pick of the week a little bit later. Again, it's our second podcast. We're trying to get our feet wet a little bit. I don't know if you guys watched the first one or not. If you liked it, please write in and say you did like it, or you didn't like it, or what you didn't like about it. Give us some pointers. We really do like that. This is brand new to us. So, throw us some information. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into a couple of the reviews this week. The reviews this week is going to be on Gears of War Judgment and The Walking Dead. I just got finished playing Gears of War. I'm not a Gears of War fan, guys. Kind of played a little bit of the first couple of ones. This one, I popped down and maybe an hour into it, I was still playing. I was hooked. Storyline's a little bit different. You're used to the main characters. This one, I'm a little bit lost, but anyways, great shooter. If you guys are going to come pick it up, go pick it up. Again, it's a great shooter. Walking Dead, I cannot say enough about this game. I myself personally love the show. What do you think, Chris? Are you liking this game?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Was it the other day I was playing in the store and basically got eaten like 5 or 6 times. I was stuck on a back road part for like a good 30 minutes and had to hand it back to Luke.
Yeah, that's basically how it plays. It's not one you just go through, and it's not a Call of Duty where you just you're just going on and just you don't die. But this one, I was finding myself I was getting killed by every 5 minutes.
Yeah, Michael used up all the ammo, so he was left with nothing but a knife. So they're just stabbing him in the head constantly.
So anyways, Walking Dead, another one. It's not a $60 game, guys. It's only a $49 game, but it's me personally, it's worth $50. I enjoy playing it. If you guys watch the show, you're gonna like the game. It basically takes place of the two brothers. The one guy that's kind of a jerk that nobody really likes, Merrill with the one hand, and Daryl. Everybody loves Daryl, and you actually get to play as Daryl, so you kind of feel like a little bit of a badass in this.
Still waiting to get that crossbow.
Yeah. So anyways, we did like the game. Out of a 10, I'd probably give it a hard 8, which a lot's saying for me. Gears of War, I'd probably... Gears of War, I don't want to hear any comments from me. Gears of War, I'd probably give it at least a 9 or 9.25. It's definitely worth the money. So anyways, those were our 2 reviews this week. If you go back and watch the first podcast, you'll see the reviews. I think I reviewed like 3 games last week. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to shoot over the wall, and I'm going to hand it off to Rupert here, and he's going to give you his pick of the week, all right?
Hi, this is Chris Rupert at the Empire Games, and the game of the week is Borderlands 2. You have it for both Xbox 360 and the PS3. The main thing I like about this game is the fact that you can play up to 4-player co-op online, and also be able to play a assortment of DLCs you can download straight from either Xbox Live or from PlayStation Network. The DLCs that they have for right now are Captain Scarlet's, they have the Badass Crater of Badassitude, and they also have Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt. And they have one character already unlocked that you can actually download, which is the Necromancer, which in my experience is by far my favorite. Alright, but they also have a new one coming out as well called Mayhem, which you can also check YouTube channels from Gearbox and stuff like that and actually find trailers on it. But as far as that, this game, also, deal of the week, any Xbox game, Xbox 360 game that you trade in will be 25% towards your store credit, no cash trades.
Alright, back over here. Chris, thanks for the deal of the week and your pick of the week. Obviously, that was your pick of the week.
Yes.
Wasn't my pick of the week. It was his pick of the week. He loves Borderlands 2.
You remember when
I've played it. I think it's great. It's a lot like Call of Duty. The controllers are like Call of Duty. But not my type of game because you got the whole level up thing. And I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth about from the first one.
First person shooter versus...
My wife was playing it. I went to work. I came back. She was level 20. I started to jump right in. Level 1. Got my butt kicked. Just never kind of went back to it. Anyways, it's a pretty game. I like watching other people play it. He's really good at it. I've seen him play, amongst other things. Anyways, we want to go to the question of the week. We have told you guys to submit a question. Underneath this, we've got our email address where you can get a hold of us. Anyways, so send those questions in. Like I said, keep them family friendly. Keep the curse words down to a minimum. And if you don't like the show, just don't comment. But if you do like the show, please comment. But anyways, I'm just kidding with you guys. Question of the week. We got a bunch of people ask us how we came up with Empire Games. Why the name? And I don't know, you probably can't do a whole pan around, but we do have a lot of Star Wars themed stuff going on in the store. Me personally, it was the first movie I ever saw with Star Wars. Saw it at the drive-in. Kind of dating myself there. I was a little kid, but anyways, got hooked. Star Wars, love it. So we were kind of batting around what we wanted to call the game, or not the game, but what we wanted to call the store, and something game themed. And so we went with Empire Games, and it stuck. A lot of people like it. So that was basically the question of the week. Chris actually was one of my first customers to come through the door. And ever since then, I couldn't get rid of the guy. He's, not only like to call him a customer, but he's also my friend. But what was your feel of the store when you first came in? I understand that when we first opened up, it was just completely like bare bones. I think we had like 30 games on the wall, maybe.
I think the first thing I bought from here was a couple DVDs.
Yeah, we used to sell movies. But we don't do that anymore. But yeah, I think you did actually buy a couple of DVDs. And it's because of Chris's support and Cy, who's our producer / cameraman / director, started coming in, and we generated a lot of support from the community, especially from the college community, even though you guys are broke all the time when you come in, but we still like you hanging out. So you got a good feel. Did it feel like a corporate feel, or was it more of a mom and pop, or was it kind of a mixture? You tell me, because I'm
It was more of a family, like as soon as I came in, I felt warm. It's like, everybody was
because
cool.
we had the heat jacked up. But.
Was that like coming up into fall? Yeah, but that was like August.
Yeah, it was. It was
August the 2nd.
Yeah, August
Still
the 2nd.
have my first card.
He was one of the first person to buy an Empire card. But yeah, that's cool. That's kind of the feel we wanted to go with. We didn't want big corporate. People walked in, and you walk into another one, 20 miles away, and it looked exactly like the same. We wanted that, but we wanted to give you that feel that, I like this place. I like hanging out. So that's cool. I'm glad we hit the mark with you guys.
Yeah.
And of course, we're still growing. But anyways, that was the question of the week, and we wanted to kind of go over that. We will be going over the fact that tournaments. We just had a tournament. It was a pretty good turnout.
Black Ops.
It was
2.
Black Ops 2. We had some heavy hitters in that. Guys I wouldn't want to go against. I'm no good. Chris is he's a lot better at shooters than I am. I like shooters, but he's better at them than I am. But we did have a winner. And what will we be doing with the tournaments from now on, Chris?
I'm thinking, we're going to do, most of our stuff lately has been PvP, except for when we did our PlayStation Battle Royale. We actually started off, 4-man elimination. But I think we'll probably be sticking to PvP.
Now, will we be podcasting these tournaments?
Yes.
We will be taping these. Okay,
Yes.
so if you show up in the tournament, unless you sign a disclosure, you're actually going to be on film. You'll be in our podcast. We're going to sync that in, show the winners, show the losers. You may laugh, you may cry, and maybe a couple of street fights. We don't know. These guys get pretty aggressive.
Take it outside.
Yeah, take it outside. Don't smash up my store. Now, we did pick a future game. I think this Saturday.
Yeah,
We're going to be
Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4. Thank you, Chris. We're going to be playing Street Fighter 4. Now, I've had some people ask, fight sticks? We're going to use.
Yeah, fight sticks. The whole entire thing with that is if you bring your own, that's fine. Some people like me, I do not prefer playing with fight sticks. I will not play a fighting game with a fight stick. But it doesn't really matter for me anyways, because I'll probably be behind the camera.
So anyways, we haven't quite figured out if we're going to use fight sticks or not. If you got one, you want to bring it, that's cool. We may have to have two so that it's more. I think it's fair that people are equally paired up like that. But I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So anyway, Street Fighter 4. That's it for our second podcast, guys. You got anything to add, Chris?
Yes, future tournament ideas. Whenever it comes to it, just leave something on the bottom below and let us know exactly what kind of tournament or whatever. I mean, it's one thing to, it's like we're coming up with the tournament ideas, a couple friends around the store, we talk about it and stuff, but, I mean, we want to know what everybody wants. I mean, if you see somebody who makes it, like pops up a game, just a random game, and you feel it, support them, let us know.
Yes, exactly. So send us your comments, guys. Let us know what tournaments you want to play in, and we'll do a consensus. And whoever whatever fills the bucket the fastest, that's the one we're going to go with. Not to say that your suggestion will be kicked out, because eventually we may end up playing Atari on the 2600 or ET on the 2600. Okay. If that's what you guys want to play, I don't care.
20 years
I
later.
just work here. But send your comments again. Shoot us an email, tag it on the bottom, tell us what you think. If we do pick your question for a question of the week, or questions of the week, if we may pick more than one if they're really good. And like I said, they can cover anything from video games to Star Wars to movies, whatever. So if we pick your question, what do they get? What do they get?
Oh, the bumper sticker.
They get a bumper sticker. Yeah, you get
or is it the decal? The decal.
It don't matter. You can put it on the bumper. You can put it on the window. You can put it anywhere you want to. But it's an Empire Games decal. Put it anywhere you want. So anyways, this is Barry, Chris, signing off from Empire Games, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks.